Crikey. Beat. There we go. Now we switched online. Look at me go. Dance, mother trucker, dance. Alright, boys and girls, cats and dogs, children of all ages, hello and welcome to this morning's DDO stream. My name is Samius. We're going to start this thing off with a little review build review, whatever. So we're going for a paladin-esque build. We are 3 paladin, 3 wizard, 1 rogue. Primarily right now, they put us relatively deep in Eldritch Knight tree, which is something that I personally like a lot. I think those 16 action points are well worth the investment. And honestly, it's pretty easy to invest a little bit more in this tree. Like, it's easy to grab this martial training. Often it's easy to grab this light armor proficiency for the additional spell failure. It's a lot of good low-hanging fruit. It's easy to grab this elementary resistance. I'm a big fan of the arcane barrier. Big fan. And yeah, I don't know. My original thinking was that I would do Vishanti Knife Fighter and maybe a little bit of Sacred Defender. But now I don't know. I might get into more of this Thief Acrobat stuff before it's all said and done. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just taking whatever sounds fun as I think of it. Overall stats, basically we're int based. We have our know the angles, which takes us to 1.3 times a d6 plus 19, with a crit of 15 to 20 plus 27 right now. Not the worst, not the best. I mean, who cares? It's level 7. Let's roll some stuff. Woo! What did we actually roll? A 6. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's jump to the bottom deck. Let's get some action going on. I didn't actually look to see if anyone else was DDOing this morning. Doesn't look like it, so yeah. I know, I'm mentally exhausted, physically exhausted. Yesterday was a bad migraine day. And eventually I let it chase me to bed around 11. And I got up at 4 this morning. I could not go back to sleep. Which means I'm probably going to fall pretty hard. Maybe I'm already falling. I don't know, we'll see. I did a little bit of offline play last week, or over the weekend. Here, there, and here. Kind of depending on when I had time. And basically what I did was I ran around and tried to pick up the 5s that I hadn't done. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff on Reaper 1 just to kind of get caught up. So I'm not real sure what I have left, to be honest. If there's any other 5s that I care about. Big tops, not really. Snitches, not really. You go start Deliras. Titan says his birthday's in a couple of weeks. But I'm not seeing anybody else on Discord really. Although this does say Shoemaker's on. I just let him know that I'm DDOing. So we can go start Deliras. which I don't mind. Actually, I like Delirious a lot. And it's a ton of XP. But I'm gonna give Shulu. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I don't care. Let's go. Let's go do Delirious. And that is how quickly you can fall from grace. Speaking of fall from grace, down to 7 subscribers right now. I don't know where my usuals are. Hey! Mama and best. This is not where I parked my car at all. This is literally not where I wanted to go. What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you very much. This one to House Jerk. Oh, just trying to wake up. Just trying to get moving. Which is ironic. I guess I was saying earlier, I've been up for like 5 hours now. So I probably need to be going to sleep is what I probably need to do, but I'll help you, Derek. For bludgeoning things, we have our shocking lice mates of lacerating, which is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. It's fine. As always, you can join me on the voice chat at discord.me/SamusGarobo. Or if you're on the Solona server and you are level 7 or lower and you'd like to come do some Mystery of Delira's Crypt. I feel like there's something in this eye. So put you in that mode while I cast these spells. Normally I would run this quest on 2 skulls, but as is the first quest of the day, I'm still not very awake. This module is narrated by Gary Gygax. Your home for D20s and other fantasy jokes. Moosh, moosh. Yoink. Let's see. Let's do a blade barrier. I've been trying to burn some of this stuff out of my backpack. Hey, Streaky, what's going on? Yeah, it's been a cool minute, hasn't it? We're on a Paladin life now. We're holying it up. So yeah, that's basically it. Been moving house, just got reconnected. Sweet. Hopefully it's a better place. Blade, how's it going? Saw you were streaming the other night. Ooh. Hey. hopper. There we go. Oh, switch weapons now. Like we've been trying to switch. Yeah, I was almost tricked. I was gonna bring the lemon tree outside Saturday because it was nice. It was really beautiful. And I had a bunch of stuff I was going to do Sunday outside. And then it turned back into winter again. Streaky says his new house is smaller than the old place, but is it cheaper? Because I'm a big fan of smaller, as long as it is more affordable. And I'm the guy that's about to sell his currently 2-bedroom, but will be 3-bedroom house. Hopefully here in a few months. And downgrade to a bus. It's like 140 square feet. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know where you live, but here, it's Kansas. That's what it does. Same price as government housing. Oh, that sucks. Move to Kansas. I got a place for you for cheap. Cheap. You and Shu can be roommates. He doesn't want to move away from his kids, though. Can't say I blame him on that one. Then my wife's like, you keep telling Remington how you can't wait for him to leave. I mean, I can't wait for him to experience life on his own. Be a man. In parallel. Whew. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the other goggles clicky that has... I'm not crazy, right? I don't see another pair of goggles? What are these things called? Visor. There's definitely 2 of them. Just didn't see it. Couldn't find it. $207 Australian. That's the cost. I have to Google what Australian money is in Samius land. But also, Streaky, I've switched my schedule all around. So now I stream... Usually I'm still asleep. Right now for another half an hour or so. And then I stream from 11 till 3 my time. Today will probably not be that long. We probably won't stream all the way to 11. Basically stream until I feel like I have to go fall asleep for a little bit, take a nap. I do. I stream 11 to 3 and then I come back and I stream 10 until 4. Well, 3. I try. Tell you though, I had a weekend this weekend where I could have probably streamed, and every time I thought I'd start playing DDO, Trim Tom would extend his stream. I'm like, well, I don't want to stream against Trim Tom. Like, it's not neighborly. It's not even close to paying the bills. Are you kidding? I'm currently getting to get away with this because my wife loves me and my migraines don't give a shit. I mean, it's growing, and we'll have the Patreon up and running here pretty soon. And hopefully, if I can get everyone who listens to the podcast or watches the stream regularly to send me $1, then everything will be fine. If I can get everyone who watches the stream like regularly and listens to the podcast to send me 50 cents, I'll be fine. If I can get everyone to send me $0.25, I'll be fine every month. Like, the problem is I have a big enough fan base, I just gotta tap into... Ooh, we did something wrong. So that's part of the reason I want to do the Patreon, I think, is because that'll let people send whatever they can afford. Because I know a lot of people can't even afford a, you know, and no judgment, but not everyone has the ability to afford like $1 a month or whatever. There we go. Get some singing and some healing action. Girls doing their jobs. I'm a little curious what I jumped over though, or what I hit though. Here we're just gonna prompt this one to start with and get to work. Well, that's just it. Like, I understand people not being able to sub. $5 a month is a lot. Wow. Oh, bad Reaper in there. But, you know, people sending in $1, even 50 cents. And like the 2 Trolls and a Brew gets like 2,000 downloads a week. Almost, give or take. Come on. Stick your little head out here, Famine Reaper. I'm not going in there. You might as well just come out here. Let's get it over with. There we go. And then we have how many people follow this? 521. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And I'm trying really hard to do something that when we move to the bus, I'll be able to continue to do. My concern is that if I don't do something like this, then it'll be really difficult to find something that's remote enough that with the irregularities. You had to give up your rats. Were these legit pet rats, or were these like rats in your government apartment that you named? Speaking of, the chat is not working over here in the Twitch page. Huh, yep. The chat. The no pants zone is working, but the stream chat seems to be broken over there. Pet rats. Well, that sucks. It sucks when you have to give up a pet. Or you lose a pet, or anytime that you have something you've invested emotionally into. Man, I'm tired of being dizzy. That is not the button I wanted to push. I've never been a big pet person, but I love my dad's cats. He's a pain in the ass, but it would get all the feels if he wasn't around. Yeah, So, one of the things kept me from going completely insane last night was my dog, actually, Quinn, decided to cuddle with me for a lot of the time that I was awake. And hurting, even though she just wanted to go to sleep. My friend Ben, who's almost done with med school now, wants me to go get botulism shot in my face. He's like, for people who regular treatment doesn't work, this is about 50% effective. Yeah, I don't know if I want to shoot poison in my face for 50% effectiveness, but maybe. Come on, get the skeleton down. You have 11 rats and a cat? Wow. You train them to eat people? Like in that Wilbur movie or Ben movie? I mean, to be fair, by body mass, it's probably like a medium-sized dog? Probably reasonable. I used to love my gerbils. Problem with gerbils are a lot like other rodents. They're big chewers, so if you're not real careful, they chew their way out of the cage or chew on something they shouldn't have. Can I remember, do we want the archers first? Well, the archers didn't even spawn, so I guess not. There's one. And now we wait. Yeah, I loved my husky. Name was Maxie. And when I brought her back from my dad's house, we had her locked up in the backyard, but she figured out how to get out pretty quickly and went crazy. Took off. Yeah, huskies are a lot of work. A lot of dogs are. But I would think that 11 rats would be a lot of work too. A lot of cages to clean. No, I never found her. But she was 11 or 12 when I brought her home, so she was... Yeah, it was pretty heartbreaking, but... I'd already lived without her for like 3 years. Because where I was at, I couldn't have her. I know she was a burden on my dad, so... Oh, I get loose. I'm gonna get free. Kill all your bones. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of hoping to down animals right now. So right now we still have 3 dogs. And I'm hoping that my son's dog will pass before he goes to college. He's very old and he's very out of shape. He's extremely overweight. He's blind and mostly deaf. I have poor dog's on its last leg, but it's not in pain and it's still aware of what's, you know, going on at least a little bit, so... But it would make life a lot easier for everyone involved if he would pass quietly over the summer. See, it better be a boy or it's going to have a complex. You have a female named Oilger, which is a boy's name. For pets in particular, I think you can get away with gender bending. Although really, in my opinion, there's not a lot of gender in a name anyway. I have a trans friend here in Kansas that's trying to get the name changed and can't legally because the name sounds like the wrong. I'm like, what? Who cares? Change the damn name. Now, it'll take me a million years to get used to that new name. It's nothing at all like a given name, but come on. Come on, people. Is this really something we want to spend money on enforcing? Stupid law. You can type it 1,000 times. I'm not gonna... I won't get there. There's a movie that I kind of want to see. About the cave boy who gets separated from his... I want to say pack, but it's not a pack. His tribe, I guess. Get back over here. Cast the G-heels on me. Boy, he tames the dog. My sister-in-law's family pets were golden retrievers. One had both of its eyes removed and still played fetch. Yeah, they can do some stuff. That is for sure. I have no idea where that hireling is taking off to. It's like that blind young man who... I guess he's probably not so young anymore. But, rides his bike. Like, that was his claim to fame, and now he's trying to teach people to do other things, because it's not that hard to actually do that, his echolocation trick. But every time he gets any news coverage, all they want him to do is ride a bike. I would have a dog then a cat, but Smile says, yeah, I love my dog. If I was gonna get another dog, I'd get a big old Irish Wolfhound. Quinn's like a miniature Irish Wolfhound right now. Yeah, he gets separated for his tribe and defends a wild wolf. I know the movie you're talking about. Can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I can't either. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a political trope, but... Oh. I'm not that far away from Avengers, right? It's this month, isn't it? I thought they moved it up 2 weeks too, but I don't... April 27th? Oh, I thought it was earlier than that. So when's the 27th? Still got one. We still have almost a whole month. Ah! They moved it up 2 weeks. But I thought it was... They're moving it from like the 27th to the middle of the month. But it looks like it's not. Man, the Plague Reapers are... Reapers in general out in force today. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get back here. And sing a song with my people. Yeah, I still... I still think I would have preferred a slightly different ending to Logan, but it's fine. I don't know if you saw this, but he said, Jackman said that he would reprise his role as Wolverine if he got to be an Avenger. And the new Fox deal may allow them to do some X-Men in the Avenger camp. Well, it's part of his job, right? The hype guy. Come on up here, you little hero butt. Bit of a brain pick if you don't mind, Samus. Okay, hit me. A friend of mine purchased the lowest price Ravenloft and gifted it to you. Nice. Sweet of them. Last week you bought the ASMR race with TP through Faber. Don't know, honestly. I would have to look at the wiki. Give me a second. Shoes, X, hurt herself over the weekend, but other than that, I don't know what else exactly is going on. Something about a broken leg, I think, or a wrist, or arm, or something. Pre-purchase. It does say ASMR race in the standard pack, but the question is that on one server only? Yeah, I would say something. I would send a message. Like, PM Jerry on the forums and see what he says to do. Yeah, I would just send him a... I don't know, there's a lot of little things like that that sometimes it's not, doesn't feel like a big deal, and sometimes you're like, it feels like the end of the world. But it's just part of dealing with such a, you know, legacy game. I just hold over for little things like that. Hey! Big old cheer. Thank you very much. Jen Alexander. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Oh, stabity, 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 stabity. Well, I mean, so like one of the things that recently caught me that I never really worried that much about before, but something happened and Samius no longer got his pre-purchase rewards when he TR'd. And I was like, what the heck? You know, but I didn't worry about it because it didn't matter. But then when I was TRing, I had to make some room for some stuff, and I got rid of an owlbear. Because I was like, oh, it'll just come back when I re-TR. And, you know, again, it turns out that I no longer got my pre-purchase rewards on TR. So I messaged them, and they had no idea that used to be the case. It's like, no, that never worked. I'm like, yeah, that's the way it used to work. So I went through this big long process and all this stuff, and that's not what I want. Never mind. And Loadbeef found DDOcast referencing it, going through some of the older episodes. Of course, they made it sound like it was an exploit or a bug. And I'm like, no, that was one of the features. Like, I literally talked to someone about it before buying it because of that. It was not a bug. It was not an exploit. It was a feature at the time. So I'm not going to get all my skills done. And I'll never probably get my owlbear back on Samius. The level 14 version of the owlbear. Which doesn't seem like a big deal until you're like me, you don't necessarily like running a group all the time. So, I mean, there's a lot of little hiccups, but 99% of the time, everything does what it should. Yeah, you just gotta talk to them, let them know what's going on. Well, a lever puller, or... I mean, I use my hirelings a lot in combat, actually. I mean, I've got my druid lives. I tend to pick up the additional stats to hirelings and helpers. I mean, they do a lot of pretty good stuff, but again, I was just like, is there any way I can just get my owlbear respawn then? Never got an answer. I think when Glenn left, I lost my big Throw his weight around for me, guy. All right. I mean, there are little things that are annoying, but at the same time, for every problem in DDO, there's like 20 things that make it great. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to like complain. I'm trying to say that nobody's perfect. And we all have to deal with problems. Hey, let go of my hirelings. Let's see, that was 416 Reaper experience, plus of course VIP, plus of course ship buff, plus of course whatever else is going on right now. And we got 5 cargo on Tasty Hams, woo! I would like to see them reach out on the advertising budget for streamers a little bit more, but that's partially for greed. But also I think it'd be good for them. This is how my migraine started yesterday. Yeah, Shu says he's not going to be home until later tonight. I'm not sure what he's got going on. Yeah, you're not the guy that's supposed to see me away the next part. Also, my hireling timed out. Oh, and we basically XP capped too, so I ran right past him. I didn't see the icon. Maybe I did it without thinking. Breaking! Moscow President Trump has invited Putin to visit the White House. Kremlin. What? Alright, I don't know what that is. Never mind. I thought that was a thing. Maybe it's just a leftover bullshit from yesterday. Behold the flaming fist. Uh-oh, watch out. We have a Cure Light Wound spell now, boys. Alright, let's see. I don't think I care about this anymore. This tree is probably fine. So, is there some low-hanging fruit in Sacred Defender? Or is it Vanguard's the other one? Why won't it let me... Or Knight of the Chalice. Hey, that seems really good. I do really like this more lay on hands. This all seems bad, but this seems good. Seems bad. Seems okay. That doesn't do anything till we have this, right? So that seems bad. Seems fine. Level 8, boys and girls, cats and dogs. What are we gonna do? Do we have any gear? Not that I can think of. Oh yeah, we do. We have at least one very important piece of gear. Mysterious Cloak. And the reason why it's important is because this lets us have our level 8 Sapphire Heavy Fortification. Which technically now frees up this slot. And then let's see, that lets us put on our... Yeah, it's not over here. Lets us put on our level 8 ring that we crafted, our one slaver's item, which is still only meh. Also, we can switch our outfits. Our outfit has an upgrade. Normal, our outfit is just regular life shield or invulnerability. Now it's life shield and invulnerability. So that's actually a big upgrade. Where's our bloody slaver ring? I want to grab this. I'm not sure if we're going to use that as much. I want to grab our Nightforged Stiletto. Because it's great. Double Jewel Leather Opener is also very good. But it's not as... This is just better. It's not over here, is it? Can it even be over here? There it is. The 5 rings. So this guy is spot, resistance, and intelligence, which are basically all the things that a growing Samius needs for doing quests. ever decides to actually get out of the bank and into the backpack, that'd be sweet. That's right, 5 rings to rule them all. I should make another one. Excuse me. I make another one and I call it, make a new character, rename myself to Sam. I want to say Murden, but I know that's wrong. Marant? No. Dang it. Brain cannot put words together today. Mandarin. Samrandarin. That's 11. Are any of the cloaks? I don't think the cloaks are... I think they're 9. Or 8, so... I think that's it. I suspect this is still probably better damage than this right now. This is very good, but I'd have to uninvest pretty heavily in everything else to make Knife Fighter Tree go up good enough to be awesome. Which is a thing that you could definitely do here. 8 6s. I guess that means we go start with the one quest that Shu doesn't want to do. If I was not a role player, I'd make something like Frodo's Douche Baggins in Lotro. That sounds great. You should do that. You gotta be careful though, you might get name and troubled. Can we teleport to more fantastical places yet? What's our UMD look like? There are 5 whole points in it. We have 26. Let's go grab the guild bank down here and look and see if our teleport scrolls are still in it. So I'm one of those people who uses this guild chest as like a TR dump. Perks of being the leader. "99 raised scrolls are mine." Yeah, I don't see teleport scrolls in here at all. Alright. You're waiting for me to go to the Forgotten Realm areas? I will probably head out there around level 10. So probably not today, but probably by Wednesday. Oh wait, Forgotten Realms. I mean, we can go run around and look at it. I'm not a big Forgotten Realms person, and most of those quests are over level 20. I usually don't play out there very much, to be really honest. I do a little bit of stuff, like 18 to 20. There's like a few things that are in the 18 to 20 range, and a couple at 15 that I do. But those quests are not really made for people who do this TR thing like I do. I guess I did pick up the quest. I don't remember picking up the quest last time. But if you catch me, hopefully it'll keep popping in. But if you catch me around level 15 or 16, say something. I'll be happy to go out there and do a couple of those quests. I don't think I care about that. I do care about this, though. You protect him. Alright, let's go. Yay! Very first fight of Bloody Carnage Reaper. Your haste did not last very long, does it? No, 48 seconds. I will tell you though, the Ravenloft stuff I'm really warming up to. The fact that they made most of it level like 10, 11, 12. Like, it fills nicely. It augments the XP really well. Like, if they make another batch of XP that's like say 14 to 18, they would fix probably all the leveling issues from 1 to 20 in this game. Now, you gotta be kidding me. It's like every fight now there's been a Reaper. Raven Dust feels like Dungeons 2. The designers did an amazing job with how it looks and feels. Yeah, I really like the Ravenloft stuff. It feels really good, looks really good. Oh, look at you stealing kills, Ellery. Oh. I gotta play some HOTS this week. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna probably play some more today at some point. I got a 24-hour stim pack that's got like 14 hours left on it. Probably 13 hours left on it now. So I'm hoping that Witty will be back later and we'll be able to get some of that in before tonight's stream. Half the quests are not linear either. Yeah, that's... I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like a nice linear run to the end, kill all the guys quest. But it's nice to have the... like, various options. Like, I like quests that have... here's the straight line mode, and then here's the... let's do a little bit more for a reasonable payoff. Like, those are some of my favorite quests. I also really like quests that are like, here's your straight line, but also here's your... if you're paying attention, here's an interesting way to circumvent a bunch of stuff. Yeah, no one likes you, Soul of Cruelty. Your mom called. She said she's not a fan. Alright. So far I've run Ravenloft like once each life since it's come out. Basically since it was donated to the stream. And it's pretty sweet. We were doing a big fundraiser for it, and someone just up and donated the whole pack. So that person has never said that they were or not willing to get credit. So I'm not gonna give credit yet until they tell me that I can. Talking about the guy's mama, pixelated characters. They don't have feelings. Not champions, anyway. Especially not Souls of Cruelty's champions.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yoga
Good.
Spotify station yesterday?
Good. No one likes him. No one likes him, and he doesn't like anybody. Hey, look at this ice soul over here. Hey! Thank you very much once again. Yeah, I'll be here. Thanks for hanging out, Blade. Appreciate you very much. And I'll try to catch you again pretty soon. Yeah, Blade streams over at his channel relatively often as well. Worth checking out. Blade 420. He's on Arganesson, I think. Trying to remember. He may server hop, I'm not sure. Kyber? I can't keep everyone straight. Is it Strim Tom that's on Arganesson then? Oh no, I was literally watching so many streams yesterday. Yeah, Strim Tom's on it. Okay. I was watching so many streams yesterday, they've all kind of blurred together.
Here, Jessica had an elective epidural. It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiance who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay.
Playing on his RP server that keeps forgetting the name of.
She kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cry tonight about? Asked Terry Gross, a girl I knew in Brooklyn.
Oh, you're on the RP server. Galanda or Thalanis are kind of known as the roleplay servers. I think Thalanis more than Galanda anymore, though. But I'm not sure. I don't server hop very well. If I find a sponsor who's interested, I'll do a Samius Explore series where I wander across the various servers.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not gonna let her wear pink. Didn't you see the Huffington
So Lona is the RP server according to the forum? Wow.
That's why I'm siding with Blossom on the whole Frozen controversy.
I would never have thought that.
So sad. There is no way we are ever gonna have a birthday party at SeaWorld ever. Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
I don't know if we had the most. Alright, we gotta get these guys clear. Wow, those were some good champs right there. That could be good, but probably isn't. Oh, Plague Reaper. I tell you, I watched Strim Tom talk me into getting these daggers. So glad he did. They have been worth the hassle getting them ever and having extra room in my backpack for them since I got them and started doing the Reaper stuff. They've basically been used every life. They're not the best. Like, I could definitely craft something better, but... Ooh, excuse me. They get the job done. Salona and Kyber are the most popular servers according to the latest forum poll. That's kind of cool. Salona hype. know that I've been meaning to program Samius bot to be able to do hype and just be like Solona, Solona, a whole bunch. I haven't done it yet though. Glenn Alexander says just started playing DDO like a month or so ago. Did a lot of research on picking a server. So my server selection was Tobrel had started playing like a week before me. And it was like, yeah, you would like this game. And then my friend Dustin gave me his copy of the game because this was still back when you had to buy the box for $50. And he's like, yeah, I'm done with it right now, so here you go. And he gave me the game. And I've been playing ever since. I've been playing for so let's see, I missed the first year of DDO. Then I played it pretty much ever since then. So almost 11 years. I've noticed a lot of that as well. My main server is on Cannith. A lot of people like Cannith a lot. But I started building up a character on Solona. Seems like there are more play rates there. Yes, I often get asked, like, how busy the server is. And I always, like, pull up the LFM and there's always stuff on it, so. When I got introduced to DDO in 06, my friends were on Cannith, so that's where I started. Yeah, Cannith is... I know a lot of people who play on Cannith. I have a character on the Build Guild. That's where this Samius, artwork came from. Let me make sure I get it correctly here. Samius Big Eyes. I always have to make sure that I spell this really, really correctly, because otherwise I get it wrong. Did it go? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The chat is broken over on the dashboard. The chat working over here on this side. Alright, it's working over here though, so. I like keeping multiple eyes on the chat because of the chat delay on the restream. There's a little bit less delay if I catch it on Twitch. Which is why I keep an eye on Twitch as well as the YouTube chat. As well as the restream. Every once in a while I miss something on the restream. But yeah, that artwork at Clanky based the original Samius artwork on was on was the Samius on the DDO Build Guild Samius, who was a dwarfen monk wizard. You can watch wherever it is most convenient for you. The reason I do both is because there's a lot of people overseas who watch, and Twitch. So since I host through Dallas, sometimes the pathing to Dallas is not necessarily the best for everybody. And also YouTube lets you adjust the video quality, where Twitch doesn't let you do that until you are partnered, which is one of the things that kind of irritated me about Twitch changing their partnership rules. And the same thing with YouTube, honestly, but I had just qualified for everybody's partnership stuff, and then they went and changed the rules. But there's a bunch of content back there on the YouTube page. So if you're you know, you want to check out past lives or other games, like checking out the YouTube page is also awesome. But it's really just a matter of whatever's best for you. And if we can get a steady, I think I need $15 more a month, basically. If I can get a steady $15 in cash every month, I will also start streaming to Facebook. I think Facebook will bring in any more money, but I think that might bring in a few more eyeballs. I don't quite have the bandwidth that Jerry does to send to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all on individual streams. So I have to use a program or a service like Restream. You're watching from Russia just fine. Go. There you go. I mean, if it's working for you, then that's all that matters. Hello. Oh. Oh my. I'm not sure what exactly we did to the DDO gods. Oh, hello. You love us some big old chests. Yeah, Texas was the closest. Like, I could also have gone through Boston, but I had more people complain that the bandwidth wasn't as good as when I went through Texas. So Texas seems to be the best Twitch for me anyway. Although honestly, what you should do is there's a program that actually tests the bandwidth rates, and then you should just switch every day to the best one for you each day. But that's more. I think it'll I think it will normally come up the Texas one anyway. So, is everybody in DDO from Texas? I'm from Kansas. Shu is in the Northeast, along with Steiner, who I haven't actually talked to in forever via voice or anything. Less of those in Texas. I'm trying to think. Of course, Strim Tom's in Canada. Ray's in Canada. Who else do people actually know? Oh. Ellery down, boys. Ellery down. I had to do some ghoul surfing to big ball didn't even go off for us. We did have to touch this guy many times though. Anyone else having a problem with targeting the remnants lately? Blades in the UK, I think I knew that. The girls are in the UK, Grim and Rach. Normally when I have a problem targeting, it's because I have the wrong mouse mode on. That doesn't seem to be the case. The hostile targeter is working just fine. Just seems to be the fragments that are the problems. Yeah, I think we'll shrine here. That's not bad. It's not bad for self-healing and repromote. 74. It's totally reasonable. Targeting DDO is kind of hard to get used to. When I started my first character, I made an archer and wasted all my arrows trying to talk to an NPC. I'm trying to think how that would... that would even happen. The only way I think... So here's part of my comment, I guess. Are you on... one of these modes, and here's like classic DDO controls. Yeah, these things over here. Yeah, over here. I think I use classic basically with a few modifications. So one of the things that I always do is I have some targeting commands on my mouse. So I use these mostly: target next combat, select next inactable, and I have those programmed up on my mouse. I need to also set my mouse up for a use. I keep forgetting. But yeah, there's one of the modes basically is interact backwards, which I always have to go and set up in other games to match DDO. So one of my problems has been with WoW is that because I'm so like that, my brother's like, oh, you can switch everything. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look like it. But slowly I'm getting WoW set up like DDO, which I think we're going to play tomorrow. For those of you who are watching the Samius Lost in WoW episodes, I think my brother was free tomorrow. I need to send him a message and confirm, but that's the plan. He is donated and is paying for me to play it, so... One rule that I do have here at DDO Land is, or on the stream, is that if someone sends a game, I do play it. May not play it a lot, but I do check it out, try to give my honest opinion. Alright, are you ready to give me a song of your people yet? There we go. Alright, let's look at the map. This way must start to spin, so we must need to go... I don't usually do this side. No, we did have to go that way. So if I can get a partner, I try to do this side, and I try to get my partner to do this side. I don't do this side often enough. Ooh. Bad pop over here. You take the crits and you like it. Also, I need to check on the new Harry Dresden book, too. I don't think they've announced anything yet. Yeah, according to this, he still hasn't announced a finished book yet. I don't know, from what I understand, people just want him to work on the Dresden books, but he just keeps working on other things. Like, damn it, man. Next thing you know, you'll be popular for playing Dungeons and Dragons online, and instead you're going to want to play like all these other games. And people are just going to be like, damn it, Samus, play DD... Wait. My wife got me a surprise last night, or actually yesterday morning. She got up before I got up and washed out the crock pot. I've been trying to get my son to wash out the crock pot for 2 weeks, basically, and she cleaned out the crock pot so I could make my corned beef. But not only that, she started the corned beef, so I was able to eat it last night for dinner. So good. And then I had some today. Well, you're in luck because I play WoW now. Wait, did I miss it? I saw some sort of flavor text, but I didn't think it was that flavor text. Yeah, okay. It's not the right flavor text. There was an MMO that I used to play on my laptop that I really loved. It was a fishing MMO. I don't really like to fish that much, but... Wow, what's that? It's another semi-popular MMO out there. My spot should be high enough I should just be able to run past this. Wow. It would be at like literally the second to last place. Alright. Stand there and take no actions. Sounds a little inappropriate, brother. Yeah, I got something messed up. Ooh. I've been watching the new reboot series. It's a little hokey, but it's okay. You were playing Guild Wars 2 yesterday, and an MP said, "By all 6 gods, what is that thing? It's huge." By all 6 gods, what is that thing? It's huge. I don't hate this, but the king part makes no sense. I'm just gonna take Gilder now. Let's see. I think I can play for another hour or so before my brain shuts down. Decides that it wants to sleep. So let's see what's left. This is not at all the place that I was looking for. Oh, tear to con. Alright, never mind. I know what we're doing. I love some tear to con. Nothing I need to repair? Alright, well then. I want to very much so. Alright. That was Witty. Witty wants to know if I'm planning on hotsing today. So, again, for those of you who know, the answer is yes. I'm going to try to stream DDO until probably noonish here. Then I'm going to take a little bit of a nap, if I can sleep. All I know is this part of my brain is starting to burn, which usually means that I need to, if I'm going to try to beat it off. If I'm going to try to beat the migraine at the pass, I got to do it with a nap. And of course I did not get very much wakey. Oh god. Witty wants to practice Cho'Gall. Is there a group? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. But Chords. Somebody's screwing around in there. Anyway, so like I said, we'll probably play for another hour or so, and then we'll try to grab a little siesta, and then we'll try to come back this afternoon for a couple hours of hots. What's your attack on? You're guarding that one. Well, then target me, fool. Oh, you know, I never prepared a paladin spell. So I remembered a shrine and paladin the spell. Hello. Oh, things that have intestines and can be critted. How are you doing this day? Is streaming my main job? Because if not, maybe playing less and sleeping more would be a good idea. It is my main job. I sleep as much as my brain allows me to. I'm trying to turn this into a full-time career, so I stream somewhere between 8 and 10 hours a day, normally. Oh no. I like to take chunks so I can, if I need to take a nap, I can grab a nap. So I'll do like 4 hours, and I'll do like another 4 hours. Yeah, barred down. I even tried laying on hands. And he had a healer. Kill each other, you dorks. You know you want to. Alright, you guys want a full run through the quest, or just Blade is alive. Or we just want to run through it for speed? I'll let you guys pick. I'll turn this bus around. Whew. Armor of the Mook. Is there anything? It's kind of cool. Not anything that I would use, but it's kind of cool. Guess I should have sold something. I'm not always switching between those. I'm usually switching between like 3. So this is my primary weapon. And then if I'm facing an undead that needs bludgeoning damage, I have this shock mace of lacerating. Or anything for whatever reason this scimitar is not going to get it done. And then I have this Sunblade, which I use occasionally. I thought I had it slotted up for Ghost Touch, but it turns out I took that gem out. Then I have the Spectral Dagger, which I basically use every time I need to kill a Reaper. And then I have what I call my all-purpose catching weapon, which is this quarterstaff. So it's Ghost Touch of Everbright. So if I need to, I can pretty much fight anything with it. And not worry about it. Then I have the Nightforge Stiletto, which I would probably be using right now as my primary weapon. But I had just did a life where it was my primary weapon. Basically for the whole life. So I've not fully invested in daggers again. But it's very likely to happen. And then I have the Doran's Malice for killing constructs. And I have my Ooze Doom, Muck's Doom, which I try to carry around specifically for fighting the oozes. Then I have the Spectral Throwing Daggers, like my only ranged weapon. And then I had this because I finally got it. The Spy Pirate's Dagger. In case I wanted to do more knife dagger fighting. So I do have a few weapons. I try not to switch too many times. Oh, I guess I still got a minute and 4 seconds left on my song. Probably plenty. But mostly I use this keen scimitar. The right tool in your toolbox. Oh, that was a big trip. So, like, things like this where I can crit, I definitely want this keen scimitar. Even if it's only ×2. But so often... Oh, Ellery down. Give you a thing. We're not so far away from a shrine, so we'll probably just hold on to Ellery. Whoo! Let's jump back just a hair. Pikachu. Wow, they were hitting hard. I'd say we're both law bros. I don't know why they guys hit me so hard. Is there a shield spell wore off? That seems odd. Come on, I need like all my hit points. This is not a quest where we don't want all of our hit points. Last time I had to basically fight on my way all the way back to this before I could get up. Gotta get some pizza. Oh my goodness. I hope it's breakfast pizza. Sounds so good now that I said it out loud. Oh. Crazy. I think I'm dead. Now we're okay. And that's, boys, the reason why we wanted to do 3 wizard. Right there, the great purple ball of Savior Arse. What do you put on breakfast pizza? So usually it's like scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, cheese. Sometimes if you're like a veggies for breakfast guy, veggies. There's a chain, a gas station here in, called Casey's, and they make a really good pizza. Yeah, Casey's General Stores. They make a really good breakfast pizza. Yeah, it's delicious. Alright, well I'm not seeing any champion dogs, but that don't mean nothing, so I'm gonna fire off our double strike. Oh, there are no champion dogs. Sweet. Just regular old trip to death dogs. Yeah, I'm not a big taco pizza guy. If I'm gonna have tacos, I'm gonna have tacos, damn it. But, I do love breakfast pizza. I also love breakfast tacos. Pretty much love everything in taco form. And now I want tacos. Oh yeah, tacos are like the #1 food is definitely grandma's macaroni and cheese. Then it's gotta be corned beef. Then it's gotta be tacos. I mean, who doesn't love corn? Corn's like devil grass. Sugar seeds. Everybody likes corn. Yeah, we have a place down here now that I call effing ponchos. They're so good. You recently went vegetarian? Oh my god. I'm sorry. That's one of the few things I just have a hard time supporting. Vegetarianism. I mean, if it works for you, I'm glad, but oh, such a hard time. Don't be, I never really got into eating flesh. Yeah, it's I said Jerry does it, and he likes it, so I know some other vegetarians, and they really like it. I just, for me personally, giving up corned beef, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I've never feel healthier than, like, after eating a big steak. Or a nice piece of chicken. But, and now I lose a follower because people hate this. Not people, but vegetarians hate this story. But I do this potluck for my wife's essential oil business. We go to every... Okay, sure, live. We go every month. And it's a potluck, so we try to bring food. Well, one of the women one of the women there, she brings her 3 kids, and her entire family is vegetarian. And but they're only vegetarian when they have to be, the kids. Right? They're like that kind of family. Or at least the kids are. So we noticed that if we bring a meat dish, that the kids tend to go crazy for it. So this last week we brought tacos. It was a Mexican night. The kids had tacos, and one kid didn't realize that we had brought meat for the tacos. Oh man. So the one kid was like, "She has meat." And the mom was like, "Well, maybe if you ask nice, she'll share her meat with you." She's like, "No, she won't. She wants all the meat for herself." It was so great. It was the best. I'm just like, there's plenty of meat, kids. Yeah, I'm a... If you can do it, then Godspeed. Well, I'm also that guy that raises my own ducks and has raised my own chickens and cows and pigs and... I don't think I'm going to be able to get that demon soul out of the way in any useful manner. Get out of my way, box. I need to step around this corner. Really? You guys are way over there popping me, huh? Ooh, that was good. That has gone real bad before. Alright, that should be plenty far enough back that they can't, or they shouldn't get themselves in any kind of like weird danger. So my jumps seem a little wrong today. Peekaboo! So Wonderpuff, what's your like favorite vegetarian dish? Yeah, they've been doing a lot of like server restarts, trying to nail some stuff down. Love avocados. Oh yeah, avocados are good. So, my wife and son for spring break, they went to Wichita to hang out, do various things in Wichita for the day. And one of the things they did, they went to go eat at this this restaurant. My son orders avocado toast and is just in love with it. Crepes with mashed potatoes and shrooms. That sounds good. I can't personally cook a crepe worth of crap. But I like crepes. And I like mashed potatoes. And I love mushrooms. Does sound good. Especially if there was like a little cheese and bacon in the mashed potatoes. It'd be real good. Avocado butter. Never had anything that I would consider avocado butter. I don't think. I don't think my jump's high enough to get up there. No. Okay. Let's just get Ellery out of the hole. Some salads are good too, like tomato and cheese. Sometimes, yeah, I'm not a tomato guy. That's part of my problem. But I do like a salad. I'm one of those people who like to eat salads for dessert. Portland has a really good restaurant that makes an incredible Hungarian soup. When I'm in that area, I'll have to try to remember. Assuming it's still open. Whew. Yeah, I liked Oregon a lot, actually. Of course, everyone knows the plan. The master plan is to, once we get Remington settled in school, to sell everything and then pack out. I don't like goulash at all. Hungarian soup, do you mean goulash? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't care for goulash either. Not goulash with tomato and mushroom. Yeah, I don't like... I just don't like tomatoes. I kind of want to get a... Oh, good, you're down here. Give me one of those. This fight can sometimes be real tricky. Yep, and there's a Reaper in there. I kind of had the feeling we were going to get a Reaper about this time. Can we find the Reaper? There he is. Come here. Oh, don't die. Don't die. What the? Oh, we're gonna die. We are 100% gonna die. And we're gonna die in a bad spot, too. Do Plague Reapers have the ability to just prevent you from healing altogether? she's dead. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna give me a chance to recover. Get the stone. Yeah, I thought so too, but I had 2 lay on hands on myself and got nothing. Alright, he got the stone and then died. Alright, do we have a thing? If we have a thing, we'll eat it. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna release. Oh, gross. We have to just release. That was gross. Yeah. Yeah. Ironically, you're not the only person that tells me that. I just have such a hard time staying at level 20 for like more than 13 seconds. I did run it a few times. We're keeping that in case Shu wants it. I actually just pulled one yesterday and did it. Nice. Isn't it a good idea to get all the reincarnation bonuses first anyway? Ask that question again. You mean your epic stuff? Because the answer is yes. You should probably go get all your epics done. And when you do, your stuff will look like this. I don't have all of them done. But I have all the ones that I traditionally use. Damn it, I should have went and took a spell. I have all the ones that I normally use. So I have one from whatever this sphere is from, one from this sphere, one from this sphere, one from this sphere. I think you need to play all the races and classes 3 times before you go playing past level 20 to get all cool stuff. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now, is working on the last of our past lives. Wow, we were in there a long time. Okay. I didn't realize that we were in that quest that long. Have a good night. Be back later tonight with Samius After Dark for sure. Might be some bonus stream between here and there as well. Alright, so now we're just gonna zerg through this quest. I have reached my give a S. Huh? I didn't summon anything. This is a lightning Storm Reaver cookie. Cookies. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it looked like I summoned the Warg? No. Seriously? You're blind throwing that thing up here to hit me? I'm impressed. Alright, boys. Glue me back together. Stop dilly-dallying. Stop casting crap that hits my hirelings. Hi. Carnage Reaper. Of course you did, of course. Hey, getting that tilt look when I go swimming? Come on now. Who doesn't want to look up Samius's kilt? Come here, Ice Soul. Come here, Ice Soul. Oh, Ellery, no. Or you're on Res, Ellery. Alright, they're gonna heal each other. Ho ho! You're a bad boy. Guess now's a good as time as any. Alright, we're gonna go back to the shrine. We used our last double strike. That's fine. Yeah, it hit for 74. I don't know why they didn't. Touch everyone with the smell funny. he still doesn't want to give me that song.
Go downtown, have a rap, gnaw that thing off your face. Good day to you, madam.
Get that Bard song now? Come on. Come on. Give me the Bard song. I hate it when they won't give you the Bard song. I hate it. Like, that's your purpose. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Yeah, we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna be little... Oh. Crybabies about it here. Come on.
Go downtown, have a rap, gnaw that thing off your face.
Wow.
Good day to you, madam.
And look at that. Look at that. Like 10,000 dots. Thing is, I'd love to jump down there and just ask that guy a question. But I'm sure as soon as I jump down there, I'm going to get freaking tripped to death. And look at him. There's only one. No, there's still 2 dogs left. Alright, let's back up. Any chance on that Bard song now? No? Alright, 22 seconds of this. this crap? So where did that lay on hands go? Oh, I guess it didn't go anywhere. Alright, kids, get down here. Oh, there's a Reaper. Right? Did I see one? I swear I saw one. Wow, so much malarkey. We got 4 stacks of vulnerable still. The back line. Keep the AoEers busy. Away from the support squad. I don't care if you die Thon or not, as long as you die. Alright, somebody pull that lever. I'm gonna loot this chest. Get out of here. Gotta keep the aggro on me. The hirelings cannot take that much aggro. We've lost them. Alright, wake up. Alright, don't wake up. Okay, wake up. I'm actually tempted to release Ellery and resummon her in 5 minutes. probably be a best plan. Better plan. Hey, one more heal, girl. Alright. Alright, get in here. Oh, no! No! Urgh. Screw you and your stupid dungeon alert. Good. Excellent. Exactly what I was looking for. 100%. 100% what I was looking for. I need to remember to go take a bloody minute to at the rest shrine and prepare the paladin spells. Even a cure light right now would be pretty sweet. Come on, colors. I am hitting that guy occasionally. If Colors of the Queen procs real nice, we can do some interesting things. Read them without jumping? Oh, we can. Sweet. I'm wearing the Greater Stalwart Trinket, which has Earthen Guard, which gives me Stone Skin procs. It is 100% one of the best items you can get for TRing. next to like an Ellery. A gold seal Ellery, that is. Don't think I can hit that guy without coming out. Yeah. We're gonna have to come out to hit the rest of those guys, I think. I get a couple more of them there, Jaheels, please. Alright. Jeez. Where's his stone? Does anyone see his stone? I really thought I'd be able to just like jump down here, find his stone, run back up there. I don't see a stone anywhere. Oh, we might die in here. This might be all she wrote, boys. Oh, come on. Oh, the lag is gonna kill me. We're just lagging all over the bloody place right here. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, I didn't see him. Ellery, I got boo-boos. You want to kiss my boo-boos? She's like, no, I don't want to kiss your boo-boos, you idiot. Keep going out there, getting yourself killed. Alright, let's see what else we have to surprise these guys with here while we wait for Ellery to fix her boo-boos. Rising Fury, Disintegrate, Stone Skin. These do Acid Blast now? No, it still says remove fear. Come get me. You want me? Come get me. Right here. Alright, grab our fragment. Clean this shred. Eller, you're supposed to be casting the Jahil spells on us. Sometimes you just gotta be crazy. Just gotta be crazy. I found the easiest way to get them to heal is to put them in attack mode. Come on, into the blade bearer. I do, but so this is my problem generally, right? Like Raiders level 15. The girls were on 5 hours ago, which would have been their, let's see, they're 6 hours ahead, so it'd be their 1 o'clock ish. The wife is at an odd level. The closest person to my level right now is Michael or Shoenub, and Shoe's not around. Why did I do Wiz 3 Rogue 1? So Rogue 1 is for trapping, and we'll probably end up somewhere between 3 and 5 rogue levels. I haven't decided yet. And then I like wizard levels on melees. I like the cleave, I like the ball, I like the extra damage on a bunch of the miscellaneous weapons. I'm just a big fan of a few points in Eldritch Knight goes a long, long way. And I almost think it's stronger than most pure things while leveling. I'm actually considering going to 5 levels of wizard just to get displacement and self-cast haste. Come on over here, boys. Come on, we're right here. Ellery, that's pretty far away from where I told you to sit. That, and I just personally don't feel like Paladin is that strong for mostly solo or semi-solo Reapers. Oh, hey, let's figure out where we want to put in this one spell slot. No, I won't do that. Was this luck bonus? That's fine. We'll take this. Alright. We got the song. Let's get a haste. Pally of the Blood of Ashanti. Vanguard is pretty good. Seems to be working well. Yeah, I will probably move into... Oh, gross. My concern is to make the lives too similar. But I'll probably still dip pretty heavily into Knife Fighter here pretty soon. Like, there's no reason not to. Depending on what weapon I feel like using. But, I think Evil Squeegee, I think you were there when Strimtom and I were talking about it. And he mentioned how he doesn't know anyone who likes playing wizards to level up. Well, I'm that guy. However, the problem is, especially on wizards, especially on reapers, you have to I love this ball too. You really have to, like, have a plan all the time. You don't really have to worry about mana, which was something that he kind of mentioned. Yeah, and that makes total sense, but I don't play for that, so... I also play for the fun of different things, which means I can't, you know, I have to do weird things. Alright. Damn it, we didn't get our weapons switched out. But even though we didn't get our weapon switched out, we were still doing reasonable amounts of damage with it. In part because of the acid and the crushing effect. I don't know anything about Reaper mode yet. I just hit 13 last night, and I thought Reaper mode was for level capped players until Strimtom stream. Yeah, it's not, but it is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, I just started playing a wizard myself. Probably won't touch Reaper in years. So, I'm a big fan of Reaper. It took me a while to warm up to it because of the way I used to solo. Or even not solo, but just play in general. Involved a lot of heavy self-healing. What's this bloody green one? I think that's it. With like lesser vampirism stuff. My only complaint with Reaper mode so far is that there's no minimum amount of healing. I feel like there should be a minimum amount of healing, and that minimum should be 1. If I drink a potion, I should get at least 1 point of life out of it. If I do some other things, it should be at least 1 point of healing. So when my TR cache comes up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So like, I would wear hand wraps like this. Level 6, that gives Holy and Lesser Vampirism. I have another pair that's level 2. I have a lot of weapons like this. Vampiric Fury Short Swords has Lesser Vampirism. So would 1 point make a difference? It would. Specifically make a difference when you do stuff like this. So this is with a non-proficient person punching with hand wraps, right? Now, I don't remember if I have low level not hand wraps. But a great deal of my builds used to involve like these vampiric short swords. I still think Java has like some low level vampiric weapons, like level 4. Like 2 short swords or something. But yeah, that 1 point of life from every attack adds up really fast. Especially in what would be like a Reaper, where you're attacking for the same monster like 12 times. These are the hand wraps that I have at level 2, same kind of thing. But because of Reaper mode and switching to it like this, they've just become basically useless in Reaper mode. So Reaper mode has a lot of things. Your damage output gets reduced. Self-healing gets reduced. So I can heal somebody else for full and they can heal me for full. But I can't self-heal for full. You get another... The monsters have a lot more hit points, typically, and the Reapers can spawn. But then you get what's called Reaper XP that unlock Reaper points that does all sorts of stuff. So you'll notice right now I have almost 300 hit points, but in a Reaper quest I have almost 400. And that's because basically every one of these points gives somewhere between 4 and 8 hit points. And then I have this Reaper Strike, which 30% Reaper bonus to double strike and double shot for 30 seconds. But it's it kind of explains it down here, where the memento abilities share a single cooldown and a shared pool of charges, which is why I don't have the rest of them down here on the bar. I point to the screen, but you can't see what I'm pointing at. So, which is why I don't have like Reaper's Luck and Reaper's Power down here on the bar, because right now I just want the melee ones, or the double strike. But yeah, the 1 point of healing makes a difference. And also, you'd be surprised at how much you like something like a jungle cloak. You would click it and forget it, and now it does nothing. The same thing for like the jerky, pouch of jerky, which I have a feeling I've scrolled past. It's like 5 minutes of 1 to 3 hit points every couple of seconds. Or something like this Troll's Regeneration Ring. Regenerate 1 hit point per minute. So there's a lot of times you'll fall in cap, and you would be used to like auto stabilizing, but that's not a thing that happens anymore. So yeah, there's a lot of times where just even 1 point of healing as a minimum would have made a huge difference. Or a tasty ham. I'm a big tasty ham guy, but now they do no good. Still trying to figure out where that other... It's not over here, is it? I know, I misplaced one of my Ghost Touch gems. I'm sure I really thought I had left it in this. No, I didn't put it in there. I don't know, any other questions before I decide to take a nap? I know I usually would stream until 3, but... Oh, there's that pouch of jerky I mentioned before. Like a pouch of jerky would be really huge, even if it's 1 hit point. Vampiric Cleaver is something that I used a lot. That's got an adamantium in it, right? It's got nothing in it. There's one. So, is there another one? Just gonna check for this and kind of check to make sure there aren't any other questions I can answer for anybody. I see one. I have to figure out where that is. Did I check that light mace, the Barovian light mace? I have 2. I have no idea where the other one went. That is so aggravating. The wife needs one. I'm not giving her my only one. If I just managed to lose one because I'm stupid. I'm sure I didn't slot it in this because I never used it. Did I put one in here? No. Alright. Alright, let's see. Any other questions? I don't see anything. Let's see if we can run a raid on... We can run a raid on Blade. Let's do that. Alright guys, I'm gonna grab a quick nap. And, I'll be back probably earlier than usual and try to get in some HOTS, and then I'll be back later tonight around 10 o'clock for some more Dungeons and Dragons action DDO After Dark. I hope you guys stay tuned, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace. Pause L music. And pause, stop trade. Toodles, YouTube.